Hello students. Now let us say the example related to our previous topic, potential energy of the system of charges. Now this is the direct application of that theory. The question is, we have to arrange 4 charges at point A, B, C, D, that is the vertex of a square having the length D. So you have to make up this configuration. It is not like that the four charges are already placed there. You have to make a configuration means again you have to bring one charge and you have to keep it at the respective points so as to make this configuration. Now as far as the formula is related, we can directly write that the total energy of the system is, now if you remember, our formula was summation u ij, where I is running from 1 to, now in the system there are 4 charges and I should be less than j. Now substituting this I and j, I is taken as 1, so 1 2, 1 3, 1 4. Plus, now I is taken as 2, 2 3 plus 2 4. Now I is taken as 3, so 3 4. Now directly, if this is an MCQ, I directly apply this formula. Now U12 means the work done to bring the charges against each other. Now here, say 1 means A and B means 2, C means 3 and D means 4. So clearly it can be written as minus K Q1, that is Q, minus sign because this charge is minus, so Q square upon distance between them, that is D. Similarly 1 3, now 1 3 means the diagonal and this diagonal will be equal to root 2 D. So this will be equal to, now they are plus, so plus K square upon root 2D plus 1 4. 1 4 means A and D. So again minus K square upon D. Then 2 3. So minus K square upon D. 2 3 means B and C. Then 2 4. 2 and 4. Again this is a diagonal. Minus minus. Then again comes out to be plus. So plus KQ square upon root 2D. Then 3 4. 3 4. That is minus K square upon D. So if I take up the like terms, there are 4 like terms. This can be written as minus 4 KQ square upon D. Plus these 2 terms plus 2 KQ square upon root 2D. Now this can be written as root 2 cancelled with this root 2, you will get root 2 here. So minus 4 K square upon D plus root 2 KQ square by D. Now taking the common KQ square by D within the bracket, we have minus 4 plus plus root 2. So this is the potential energy of the system. We can calculate this value with the help of a calculator. So now simply you have to apply the formula. So as far as MCQ is concerned, we directly apply the formula. But what was the step when we calculate the potential energy of the system? First we bring the first charge, say Q at A in the system. Now this square is the system, so work done is 0. Then I bring the second charge against the first charge. Now I have to spend the energy to hold both these charges. Otherwise there will be a force of attraction. So we don't need this attraction. We have to work against the field. So whatever energy you spend, that will be stored in the form of potential energy. Similarly, when I bring third charge, it is against A and B. When I bring fourth charge, I do the work against A, B and C, and then we do the summation. So one by one, first we bring one charge, then find its potential. Potential means 1 coulomb लाने का खर्चा. Then if you brought q coulomb, you multiplied by q. So if it is a theoretical question, then we have to write all the steps. Otherwise, directly you can write this. Now, as far as our answer is concerned, we will do it in the step. So number 1, first we bring a charge at point A. So work done to bring charge at point A is 0 because there is no electric field in the system. So W1 is equal to 0. This is our first step, or you say the equation number 1. Similarly, second step. Now what the second step says, first you find out the potential at point B due to A. Find out the potential at B due to A. Now this behave like a source. So you have to first find out the potential. Potential मतलब 1 coulomb यहाँ लाने का खर्चा against the charge at A. But we brought minus q charge, so we multiplied by minus q charge. Now directly I will write work done to bring minus q charge, here it is plus q charge, minus q charge at point B. So I will write W2 is equal to how much charge I brought, minus q, and into potential at B due to charge at A. So this can be written as minus q, and potential means K, source. So source is plus, that is q1 की जगह q upon distance. So it becomes minus k square upon minus k q square upon d. So this is equation 2. Say this. So here directly we write this formula. These are the steps. Third, now according to our step, you have to find out the potential at C. Now what will be the potential at C? Now there are two sources. They will be called as source because they are already being arranged there. So we find the potential at C, then I multiply this plus q by the potential. So similarly, now I am not writing the theory. W3 is equal to q. I have to bring plus q charge into potential at point C due to charge at point A and point B. So these are the theoretical steps. So Q. Now what will be the potential at C due to A? So it will be K source upon distance between test and source. So this will be equal to root 2 D. So this distance will be root 2 D, that is by the Pythagoras theorem. Then work is also done against B. So minus K source upon distance between a test and source, that is D. So this is equal to K q square upon root 2D minus K q square upon D, that is equation number 3. Now which term has come into the picture? 1 3, that is 1. Then 2 3, then 2 3. So then 2 3 will be this. Now you have to bring the charge minus q charge at D. So directly I am writing the step. W4 is equal to work done to bring minus q charge at D. So it becomes minus q into potential, where you have to find out potential dP. Potential at point D due to charges at point A, point B and point C. So I have to do the work against A, B and C. So this is minus Q against A. So potential at D due to A. So K source upon D. Then potential at D due to B. So minus K A source upon distance. This is our test charge, like now we consider this as test charge. Then potential at C, that is KQ by D. So I evaluate this bracket. So minus KQ square upon D plus KQ square by root 2D, then minus KQ square by D. So this is my equation number 4. So this is 1/4 term, this is 1/4. Then 2/4 term, so 2/4 term, this is 2/4 term, and this is the 3/4. Now the total work done, so W will be equal to W1 plus W2 plus W3 plus W4. I substitute all this equation 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I will directly arrive at this result. So this is how the work is done to make up this system, or you have to make up such configuration. Here example taken was for a square. We can have a rectangle also, cube also. Any system can be given to you. Now this was the first part. Now what is the second part? Now after arranging all these 4 charges, we bring an additional charge Q naught at the center. The point is labeled as E. We have to do the work. You have to find out the work done. Now when I bring Q naught at this point, then if I go through a step, I will find out potential at E due to A. So what will be the potential at E due to a K source upon distance between test and source? This distance, that is root 2D. This entire distance AC was root 2D. So AE is equal to root 2D divided by 2. That is D by root 2. So potential at E will be K source distance between test and source, that is d by root 2 into Q naught. So potential multiplied by the test. Now this is work done against A, but at the same time, if I find out the potential at the another points, that is one we have now say against B. So again it comes out to be minus K Q naught upon D by root 2. Now it will cancel each other. So this is plus, this is minus. So potential at E due to A and potential at E due to B, that will have a opposite sign. Then potential at E due to C and potential at E due to D will also have a opposite sign, and therefore the potential total, if we do the potential, then it becomes 0. So this is how we find out the total work done should be 0. So instead of doing the calculation, we can say that the potential at the point will be equal and opposite due to the charges at A, C, B, D, and if we do the summation of the 4 terms, I can directly put the result to be 0. Or let us say work done. If you have to write down, this work done is equal to, now you have to bring Q naught charge. So Q naught brought against A. So directly K Q naught upon D by root. then work done against B. So minus K Q naught upon D by root 2. Then against C, so plus K Q naught upon D by root 2. Then against D, minus K Q naught by D by root 2. So these two terms get cancelled and answer comes out to be 0. So no additional work is required to bring a charge at point E. The resultant comes out to be 0. So when you find the work to bring Q naught at the center, the total work done is 0. Now let us see example 2.5. Now the question is, two charges are given 7 microcoulomb and minus 2 microcoulomb having the position vector minus 900 centimeter and 900 centimeter. So from the coordinate it is clear that they are placed along the x-axis. Now you have to find out, determine the potential energy of the system. Now what does it mean? Arrange these two charges at these 2 points. You make up this configuration. Remember, when you have to find out the potential energy, means work required to be done to make up that configuration. It is not that two charges are given to you and you are not keeping it free. If you keep it free, there will be the force of attraction. They will move towards each other. But potential energy means the work is done against. So you have to spend energy to maintain these two charges at the respective position. So if I say find out the potential energy of the system, means I have to spend energy to keep Q1 at this coordinate minus 900 and Q2 at coordinate 900 centimeter. Now since the potential is a scalar quantity, we don't need the direction at all. So directly the total distance becomes 18 centimeter. Now first part, that is very easy. We have to find out the potential energy of the system. Now there are only two charges in the system. So K, Q1, Q2 upon distance between 1 and 2. Now this will be equal to 9 into 10 raised to 9 into 7 micro into minus 2 micro divided by distance, that is 18 centimeter, that is 10 raised to minus 2. So this is equal to 9 2s are, and this 2 is cancelled with this minus 1. So I have minus 7 into 9 minus 6, that is 3. 3 minus 6 minus 3 and minus 3 plus 2, that is 10 raised to minus 1. So it comes out to be minus 0.7 joule of energy is required to keep the two charges at a distance of 18 centimeter. Now the second part is, so this is one simple part is given, this much energy I have to spend to keep the charge at the respective position, and that is the potential energy of the system, and this energy is stored in these two charges. So if I say where this energy is stored, so it is the energy of the two charges. They are stored in the charges. Second, work to separate the charge infinitely away from each other. Now this 18 centimeter is the initial distance between them. Now I have to separate them at infinite distance. It means if the distance keeps on increasing from 80 centimeter to say 100 centimeter, 1000 centimeter, they will be away from each other's field, means there will be no interaction between them. and if the distance becomes infinite, the potential energy becomes 0. 1 upon infinite is 0. So work done to separate is final potential energy minus initial. Let us name this as initial because we have a second part. So U2 minus U1. Or clearly, by common sense also, I spend this much energy to keep them together. Otherwise, there will be a force of attraction. Now I have to remove it to an infinite distance. I have to separate them. Minus sign indicate there is a force of attraction or they are bound to each other. It is similar to the escape velocity from the surface of the earth. So if you remember that concept, escape velocity, we found the potential energy on the surface of the earth, and that potential energy, positive potential, the potential energy of the body on the earth was negative, and we keep the plus sign, and that was equal to the kinetic energy. Then we got the expression for the escape velocity. Similarly, they are bound by this much energy. You have spent this much energy to keep them at this respective position. Now clearly, if I give energy opposite to this, they will be separated to infinite distance. So instead of minus, we will have a plus sign, or by formula, final potential energy minus initial potential energy. Final will be 0 because the distance is infinite. Minus of minus 0.7 joule. So it becomes plus 0.7 joule. So this much work is required to separate these two charges. Otherwise, they are bound to each other at the 18 centimeter. Now the third part. Now that third part is very important. Now there is an external field. E is equal to A upon 1 upon R square. Capital A is some constant given. Find the energy of the configuration. Now in initial situation, both the charges are kept in the electric field in the system. It creates its electric field, it also creates its own electric field. So they are kept in each other's electric field, and we have to maintain the distance of 18 centimeters. So we spend this much energy to make up this configuration. Now there is an external field. So these two charges have to be placed in an external electric field. Now if you see the formula for external electric field, it is A 1 upon R square, means R is a distance. As the distance or the position of the charge will change, the electric field intensity will also change. Means the electric field intensity is not uniform. It is non-uniform because it is clearly a function of R. So if we talk about our topic, the work done against the external field was, when we brought the first charge, it was Q1. The first charge was, work done was 0. Then second charge was brought, so we found the potential at this. Then we brought the third charge, so this was Q1 V1 against the field. Then Q2 V of R2, and plus the work done to bring both the charges near to each other was K Q1 Q2 upon R12. So this was our expression for an external field. This was called as work done to bring Q1 against the external electric field. Work done to bring Q2 against external field at R2. And when Q2 was brought, it was also brought against Q1. So this was work done. So same cases arise here. Q1 V R1, external field is there. So I have to find out work done to place this charge at this coordinate against the external electric field. Then work done to bring this charge against external field. So I have to find out this term. Then Q2 is brought against Q1, that we already found. So this value will be substituted here. So indirectly, there are three terms which you have to find out. So C part, work done to bring Q1 and Q2 in external electric field, or you say against external electric field, W will be equal to Q VR1. So this charge we are bringing, so let this be Q1 plus Q2 VR2 plus K Q1 Q2 upon R12, that we have already found here. As well, the electric field is a function of R square. Now let this equation be equation number 2. So we will see how to find out the first and the second term of equation 2. Now let us find out the term VR1. Now you have to apply the relations. We know that E is equal to minus dV by dr, and therefore this is the general formula. So I have to find out the potential at R1. R1 means it is minus 900 centimeter. R2 means 900 centimeter. I have to find out V. Therefore, dV can be written as minus E dr. Therefore, I integrate this equation so that I get VR1. So, integration limit becomes 0 to VR1 or 0 to, let us write the limit VR1 dV equal to E value, so minus integration A upon R square dr, and the limit becomes 0 to say R1. Therefore, VR1, that is integration of dV, final minus initial, equal to A is constant, so minus A, 1 upon R square integration, that is minus 1 by R. So minus comes out, it becomes plus sign, limit becomes 0 to R1. So this is equal to A upon R1, 1 upon final minus 1 upon initial, that is infinite. So A upon R1. Now R1 is 9 centimeter. So this becomes, A value is given, so 9 into 10 raised to 5 divided by 9 centimeter, that is 9 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. So V of R1 is equal to 9 cancel, so it becomes 10 raised to 7 volt. This is our equation number 3. So to bring 1 coulomb of charge at this position, 10 raised to 7 joule of energy has to be spent. Similarly, V of R2, again we'll do the same step, limit will be changed, 0 to R2, again R1 is equal to R2, so VR2 also comes out to be 10 raised to 7 volt, that is equation number 4. So total work done. So total work done is equal to Q1, that is 7 micro, so 7 into 10 raised to minus 6 into VR1, 10 raised to 7, minus sign for Q2, 2 into 10 raised to minus 6 into 10 raised to 7, and work done to make the configuration Q1 and Q2, that is from equation number 1 minus 0.7 joule. So this is equal to minus 6 plus 7, that is plus 1, 70 minus 20 minus 0.7. So total work done is equal to 50 minus this, that is 49.3 joule. So this much work is required to bring a charge in an external field. So if you want to arrange these two charges in an external field, you have to spend 49.3 joule of energy. So this is the direct application of our previous lecture of potential energy of the system of charges. So these two examples are the applications. Have a good day.